Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Yeah, I'm looking happy because it's time for confettis and party horns. And whenever we have confetti and party horns, it means what? That we have a new complexion product. And this time, ooh, I've been waiting for this one for a while. This is the brand new Laura Mercier. It's a long name again, so let me let you get situated. It is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Wow, it comes in 30 shades and is $48. And I picked up the shade 3N1 Buff that is listed below with my link. If you need a reminder, if you are my shade twin or you happen to be always 2 shades darker, 2 shades light, if you use that for reference. And I am wearing it already. This is freshly applied. The way I've been doing my complexion reviews now, I'm getting to be a pro at this. We did what, like 50 last year? The way I'm doing them now is that I do my intro with it freshly applied, and then at the end, you'll see a little summary, and that will be the wear test. So this is freshly applied. Again, 30 shades. This foundation promises to blur the line between makeup and skin with medium buildable coverage and a natural finish. It promises to be waterproof and fade proof for 12 hours. Many of you ask me, can you put primers under these new foundations? So yes to a primer, yes to powdering. Today I have not powdered. I don't generally powder anyway. I have very normal skin, maybe sometimes dry, but pretty much normal. So I have not powdered. I would normally put on primer, but I haven't today because when I do a first impression, I like to just see how it is, unadulterated. But Laura Mercier does say that really goes quite nicely over a primer. Now, when I first got this and I saw the description, when it says 12 hours, fade proof and waterproof, I thought it was going to be just like the Gucci I just reviewed, which was just like the KVD serum foundation. I thought it would be one of those foundations that kind of soaks into your skin. In fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you can check out, I posted a little video of my hand that I had put the Gucci foundation on. It was over 24 hours later and it was still stained. So I thought maybe it was going to be another one of those. And maybe this is the Laura Mercier version of it. But let me tell you, this is not matte. As you can see, it's a very natural, very skin-like finish, and though it does kind of soak in serum-y, it still provides a really nice finish to the face, and it does differentiate itself from the Gucci. So let me be very clear about that. I thought it would be like the Gucci, but it's actually not. The Gucci soaks in a lot more and it's very matte. This does sit on the skin in a good way, and it kind of, I say this I feel a little silly, but I say it during the demo. It kind of caresses the curves of your face. Don't laugh. I really mean it. It kind of feels like it's just pliable and going around like a little rubber band, all the little parts of your face. Medium buildable coverage. Yeah, I think it's lighter side of medium. It suits me just fine, but I'm letting you know that if you insist on full coverage, you'd have to do a lot of building. But I do find it blurring. In the demo, let me just say, I see some pores here, and I put it a little bit over and build it over the pores, and they did disappear. So it does really seem to blur, and I'm going to go in now and go about my day. I've done I'm going to do a few more reviews and things like that, and then towards the end of the day we'll see how it's looking, and that will be our wear test. Okay, so right now let's go to a empty face and go ahead and put this on. You'll see if you like the shade that I chose. I'm excited to put this on today because I did do a little sneaky stripe to see if the shade was correct, and it looked kind of pretty. Okay, so let's go. Beautiful, kind of almost, the bottle feels really nice in the hand. Heavy, but not ridiculously heavy. Like I found the Lisa Eldridge foundation, the bottle, personally, I just found it a little too heavy. It was too much of like a sculpture. Okay, so I put a little here. I got a BK Beauty 101 brush. We know that. We know what that is. Let's just put it here. How'd I do on the shade? Not bad, not bad. Covering up the redness. I have a lot of redness. I do. I don't know if it's just the winter months. We're just going to do this side of the face for now. I think I could have done a tad bit maybe better on the shade, but let's just give it a chance. Before I came on camera, again, I only did a real quick little stripe, just kind of right here, Okay, let's see how that sits. Ooh, nice finish. So we were promised a natural finish, and I think it's natural. Not glowy, but not matte. You know, so many of you have told me that you're not into these real matte foundations that have been coming out. Okay, quite obviously here, I don't need to tell you, I have foundation, the new Laura Mercier on this side, and nothing over here on this side. You can see that kind of ruddiness I get and the redness around, and I still have quite a bit of this left on my hand. Okay, shall we do the other side? Ooh, it sits very nicely on the skin. I want to say, is this tacky? But I want to say it. It almost feels like it's caressing the skin. Honestly, like going around the curves of my face. That sounded a little bit too marketing special, didn't it? And I didn't mean it that way. Look at the way that just got rid of that red on my cheek, that ruddiness, I should say. Not really redness so much as ruddiness. Okay, a little bit more. I wondered if this would feel like the Gucci, or I compared the new Gucci to the KVD, which is almost like a serum that sinks into the skin. A little bit, but no, it is not exactly the same. This is definitely its own creature, so to speak. I have some redness and just some kind of, it needs some blurring up there, a little bit of visible pores. And this does seem to kind of curve around the expression lines in our faces, right? We all have those, and it is definitely blurring. See, I put a little more here and then around. Now I will definitely add in some concealer. And what I have been doing, if you've noticed in my foundation reviews, is I've been actually putting on my makeup and then doing my intro, and then I've been doing the kind of ending and the summary after a few hours, so we can give it a little bit of a wear test. But I actually quite pleased. Sure looks nice, just like this, doesn't it? What do you think? All right, so the next scene, you're gonna see me having worn it a few hours, even with makeup on from another video that I'm filming today. So let's see, stay right there. Okay, it's been 6 hours. That's the wear test I could give it today. And I actually brought my mirror out here, which I don't usually do, because I think we're gonna check it together. I haven't even refreshed the lipstick. So, you know, this is me towards the end of the day. Let's take a look, shall we? Little bit lines showing here, but let's see if I can do my little, oh yeah, fixes right up. That's usual for me. I am not going to critique the foundation for that. I am a sniffly allergy sufferer. A week and a half ago or so, I had a cold. So me, you know, doing that, displacing, that's pretty common for me. And as you saw, I was able to just kind of go like this, which I'm used to, and it fixed right up. Pores here are still nice and blurred. I'm looking with you guys. I didn't set with powder under the eye, and I have a little bit of concealer there. So any creasing you see there, we can pretty much blame on the concealer. You saw that ruddiness on my cheeks, if you noticed in the demo. I don't see any of it back. Any color that you see there is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Cheek Blush that I was using there. So not my own ruddiness, but some added back in, right? I think a successful foundation. So you guys are going to say to me, boy, there's a lot of new ones out there, Rebecca. Which one do you like? This one or the Gucci? What do you like? Do you like a matte? Do you like a natural finish? I think I'm going to go with this one. There's nothing better than a skin-like finish. I love the Gucci. I loved it. I love the Makeup Forever, but that is decidedly a powder foundation. You gotta like a powder foundation. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it, but it's full coverage and it's powder, and that might be some people's jam and other people's, you know, not. This is much more like a traditional foundation. I love the natural finish. It's not dewy. It's not matte. It does. You can laugh all you want at my marketing speak, but it does seem to hug curves. It's worn just beautifully on my skin. I feel comfortable in it. It feels pretty. It feels like, it, you know, it's not going to transfer. Here's the black box that it came in. Let's see. Nothing on the box. That test, if you use a black, any sort of matte black thing, I sometimes use the phone to test it. It's not transferring, hasn't gone on my clothes. I kept changing my clothes because I filmed a bunch of videos today. So usually I get foundation all over everything. I have not. I think this might be the winner of all of them, if you're gonna ask me right now in 2023 of all the ones I've reviewed. You know, let me wear it a few more days, but I think this might be our winner. This is, in my estimation, an awfully pretty foundation. And you know, just in case you think I like everything, go back and watch my Tarte. Tarte just had that juicy, Maracuja Juicy foundation. But this one, this is a good one. Laura Mercier doesn't disappoint with her foundations, does she? We do like her foundation. It's been forever since she's released one. That's a good one. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know what you think of my shade choice and my wear test. All these conversations are what make us a community. So definitely let me know your thoughts below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It helps me out. Come say hello over on Instagram and on TikTok too. And don't forget that you can become a member here or give super thanks. But any way that you choose to participate is just fine by me. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.